Hey guys, it's Heather from Kell, and today I want to talk about some different ways to use the trackers that are in our new Healthy Habits sticker book. The first one we're going to talk about, or the first two we're going to talk about, is the yearly trackers. So you have this yearly tracker, and then you also have this yearly tracker, which are kind of used in two different ways. So let's start with this first one. This is one big sticker. So you're going to peel this up, and I am going to place it here on this dot grid sheet that I'm going to end up adding to my planner. So I'm just going to lay it down in the corners, and then I'm going to smooth it out, okay? Because this is such a big sticker, it pretty much takes up the whole page. So if you want to put a key, you're going to want to put a key over here on the side. Or if you don't want to put it sideways like that, you could take this key that goes down the side and you could put it like this. Okay? So that's the one I'm going to use for this particular tracker. Now, this tracker already has the days of the month filled in for each month. And then it has a blank right here where you can fill in what you're going to track. You could track, this is something that you want to look at all year long. So a year goal. So maybe it's you want to be sure to drink enough water every single day. Maybe it's making your bed every single day. Maybe it's how many books you read. Maybe it's how many steps you took. And then we also have this one that looks a little bit different. I think that I'm going to use this one as a mood tracker for the whole year, because I think it would be cool to see what this looks like for the whole year. So I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to write mood tracker. And then I'm going to use these colors and I'm going to make me a key. So we're going to have yellow, blue, pink, orange, I want to do a green, and then let's do a gray. Okay, and then I'm going to fill in what each of these colors is going to stand for in my key. So yellow is going to be happy, because you can't look at the color yellow and not be happy. Gray is just going to be blah. Blue is going to be sad, like tears. Orange is going to be anxious. I think pink, I'm going to put tired. And then green, let's see, happy, sad, tired, anxious, blah. I'm going to put sick. Okay, and then every day for a whole year, I'm going to fill in my mood. And then I'm going to put this, I'm going to put mood 2025 tracker. And then I can track it for 2025. And then on the back, I am going to put this big other stickers. We're going to take this big one. Whoops. And you know what? This one is actually too big for the planner page. So what we're going to have to do is grab a pair of scissors or an X-Acto knife, and you're going to have to cut off the top of this because it goes too high up. Sorry guys, I did not realize that. Okay, and then for this one, you could even turn this one sideways if you wanted, because you've got, but then I guess if it's sideways, you would have done it this way. So then I have this, I'm just gonna put it down the side like this. And then because this one's down the side, I'm gonna put the key down the side as well. Okay, so what could I track here? If I'm tracking my mood on the other side, what is something else that might be beneficial to see for a whole year? Well, these you can actually like write in. They're bigger. So you could do steps. You could do reading, like how many minutes or pages. I'm trying to decide if I want to do like steps. I think I'm going to do a step tracker. So over here, oh, we're going to use the same side. We're going to write step tracker, S-T-E-P. And then I can fill it in with however many steps with the colors. I'm going to do green has the best color. That means I met the highest number. And then yellow. And then orange. Blue. Pink. This shade of blue. This shade of blue. This might be that same shade of orange. Oh well. Okay, and then I need to look up like normal steps numbers and fill that in. And then I can each day write my number of steps and then highlight it. And then at the end of the year, I have one big overview for these items. So then in my planner, because this is something I'm going to be tracking every single day, I'm going to put it right here. And then on this side, I'm actually going to show you guys how to use some more trackers. So this page here, these are sized to fit in these boxes. So you could put little habit trackers in these boxes for the whole year, and then pick a habit that you want to track. You could do the same habit every month, or I think it'd be fun to mix up the habits, or you could do the same one. Totally up to you. But these are sized to fit in these boxes. Put this one in, not in the right spot. The reason we did these undated though, even though they're sized to put in this planner, is because then if you don't use them all this year, you can use them in future years too. But if we had dated these, then it would have been, you wouldn't have been able to use them in future years. So once you lay them down, I'm going to show you how you can date them to track different things. And I love that the fonts also match the planner, so like it looks very cohesive. Okay, so once you lay these down, you would then want to flip over to January, and January 1st is on a Wednesday. So then you would take a pen and you would just come in here and you would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. And then you have January ready to go. Now, up here, you could put, if you're going to track the same habit all year long, you could put that here. Or if it's a different habit that you're going to track every month, then you could just write it above the month, or you could even write it like in a little space right here, depending on what habit you're going to track. You could also just go back here if you need some ideas on what to track, and maybe you pick a different one of these each month. So maybe this month I'm going to track unplugging. And I'm going to put it right here, unplug. For me, that means unplugging in between dinner and bedtime to really spend time with my kids and to focus on them during that time. So I could put it right here, and then I would highlight the days that I actually did that tracking. So then up here, I could write tracking my goals. And then each month I can do a different goal and I can track it on this page. I love, 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 love that idea. All right, so then we're moving into our monthly page. So here we have what we call our currently page. If you don't use this for a currently page, and this is a great way, a great spot to track more habits. So you can use these if you want, and you could track like 3 habits across. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's say you go 1, 2, 3. Looks like we can actually fit 4 all the way across. Okay, and then you could go back to those habits that were back here. We already did one for unplugging this month. So maybe we do a no spend. And I could put it right here, no spend tracker. And then we could do an exercise tracker. We could do a reading tracker. And then we could do a cooking. That's a good one. Because one of my goals is to cook more. That's always one of my goals. Okay, and then I could come in here and date this just like I did the other one, but then these are just smaller ones. And you don't have to do 4 across if you're like, Heather, that's too many goals. That's too many things for me to track. You just, whatever your goals are for the month, you could put those goals on one of these little stickers and track it for a month. You can do 1, or you can do 10, whatever you are most comfortable with. And that's the great thing about these stickers is you can really do what works for you and how many habits work for you. If you're new to habit tracking, I don't know that I would track a ton at first. You may just need to get used to it. I will say using habit trackers is a great way to really make planning a habit because you're going to get used to going in daily and checking off your habit trackers, which means you're then using your planner daily, which then is going to make using your planner a habit as well. I'm not going to continue to date these because I don't want to bore y'all, but you could put these across like this. You could put them down the side like this. Putting them up here, you still have plenty of room to make a currently page if you wanted to. You could also have placed them over here and kept them on your monthly view if you wanted to do that. But that is a way to use those trackers. And then we also have some monthly, we're going to come back to that currently page, but we have these here. These fit on the side over here. So we have monthly mood trackers And then we have 3 trackers here. So I'm technically already tracking my mood on the big yearly one, and then I already have 4 little ones on the currently. I'm just going to go ahead and put this monthly one just so you guys can see what it would look like. So you could put this here in your sidebar, and then you would choose your colors. So happy can be yellow, sad can be blue, motivated can be green, agitated can be maybe this color blue, unwell could be pink, and then anxious could be orange. And then you can track your mood right here in this monthly. Okay, then we're gonna skip through these because these can be used the same way. These are your weekly habit trackers. So these are gonna be great. You could put them down here, but these are great in your sidebar. So depending on how you wanted to do this, if you have 5 habits you want to track and you don't want it to take up a lot of space, you could use this sticker. Put it over here in your sidebar. Write your 5 habits that you want to track. So maybe we do unplug, gratitude, water, cooking, and reading. And then every day that you do it or don't do it, you either check it off or you put an X. The great thing about this one is it doesn't take up a whole bunch of room. But if you want it to take up a whole bunch of room because you don't really know what else to put over here, then you could use some of these bigger trackers that kind of take up more space, but still fit in this sidebar over here. So then maybe you want to put cooking and unplug. And then if you do it, you color in the circle to show that you did the habit for the day. And if you didn't do it, you can either leave it blank or color it black or however you want to do it. So, and these are the same size as like all of these. So these kind of give you that option of doing all of them on a small sticker so it doesn't take up a whole bunch of space. Or you could do multiple stickers in your sidebar that take up a lot of space. Totally up to you. Then we have these savings tracker stickers. These you might want to make a separate page for if you want to have savings trackers, or if you want to do a monthly savings tracker, you could just put it here on your currently page and do a monthly savings tracker like this. And then you could say maybe each coin is $10. And then every time you save $10, you color in your coin. And then at the end of the month, you find out how many you have left. But you would color in each one as you save. And then you could also, with this reading tracker sticker, you could do a couple of things. You could put it in here next to your savings tracker and then use it as you finish a book. So as you finish a book, you could come in here, color the book, and then write the title of your book. So the book I just finished, what was the name of it? Some Choose Darkness. Some Choose Darkness. And you could track your books for the month. If you know you're not going to read this many books in a month, you could also turn this into a bookmark. So you could take one of these, put it like this, and then you could grab some scissors And you could put another one on the back. And this could be your reading tracker for the whole year. And you just move it month to month based on how much you're going to read. And you can do the same thing with the savings sticker. If you don't want it to stay in January because you're going to be working towards the savings goal for a while, you could put it on a piece of paper and then just move it month to month as you save. So then it's not stuck on a month. So that's another way that you could use this sticker as well. All right. Then we have our sleep trackers, which you can use in a couple of ways. So you could just add this to your monthly where you're tracking your sleep. And maybe your goal is 8 hours a night. So you could write your goal in here, 8 hours a night. And then if you met your goal, you color it in. And if you don't meet your goal, I would personally color it in like gray, but it's up to you what you color it in. Okay. Or if you don't want to track it for the whole month, but maybe you want to track it for like a week to figure out, and you could track your sleep in one of these. You don't have to use the cutesy one, but I mean, why not be cutesy, right? So here, this one is bigger than your sidebar. So keep that in mind because that means you're going to, what you would probably want to do, me personally, I wonder if you trim it down. The thing with stickers is you have to leave so much space when you're having them cut. But that means sometimes you can come in here and trim it just a little bit. And I wonder if that would make it fit. That makes it fit. It does. So then you could place it down here in your sidebar. And again, you could write whatever your goal is. 8 hours a night sounds magical to this mom of two and under. 8 hours a night. And then you could track it in your weekly. So you kind of have the option of either one. Same with the fitness one. You could take and just make this whole thing be a habit tracker for your whole month. And then you could put, my walking might be something as simple as walk 30 minutes a day. And yours might be run 10 miles. And then you just come in here and you color in the stripe when you complete the day. And then you come in here and you color in the stripe as you complete all of the different days. I love this one because by the end, your shoe would be all yellow or yellow and gray, however you choose to do it. And I love that you can write your little goal on the heel. Or you can come over here and do the same thing with the weekly version. Now, again, you might need to trim the edges to make it fit in this sidebar, or you can leave the edges and just let it lap over. Depends on which you prefer, but you could set this down over here and then you can write your goal. Walk 30 minutes a day and then color it in when you do it. Now, I'm not going to show you every single tracker because we would be here all day, but you can do the same things that I've been showing you so far with all of these. Your cleaning tracker, your skincare routine, like this one could be cute to add in over here, your weekly skincare routine. And here I could put that my goal is to do it morning and evening. Oh my gosh, I love that it fits so well right there. Your medicine tracker also fits over here. You could also turn this into a bookmark, like I mentioned earlier, especially with your med tracker, if you want this to be every month. So I could put this in here like this, and then I could trim it like this. And then I could put my medicine like right here in the box, whatever it is I'm tracking. Birth control. And then I could put the days of the week, so label it for the month. And if you're someone who would use this over and over and over again, honestly, I would laminate it. So to laminate it, if you're like, whoa, if some of these are ones that you're like, Heather, I want to use this over and over again. Let's talk about laminating. So you would take it, you would put this down like this, cut it to the size you want. Run it through your laminator. I don't know where my laminator is at this moment. I did a video recently with it, but run it through your laminator, then cut it, then punch it, and then you can write on it with a wet erase marker every month, and then just move it continuously because you're just going to move it every single month. That is a great idea. If you're like, Heather, I need more than the 4 monthly medicine trackers that you put in here, laminate it. So this one is not laminated because I actually wrote on this. But then this one, because it's a little bookmark, I can put it in this week, and then next week I can move it and put it in the next week so that it's constantly moving with me. But then this one you could laminate and then use it every single month. That's a genius idea. That's so smart. That's so smart. You could do the same thing. You could put like put another medicine on the back. That's genius, you guys. Laminate it. Laminate it. All right. These here are fun circle ones where you put the habit and then you color it in. This would be cute to make like a whole page. Lots of different ideas for this. I can't wait to see how you guys use them. There's so many different ways that you can track so many different things in your planner. And I love that the stickers really give you the option of making it customizable for you. So I hope you check this out. This book releases this Friday, October 25th at 10 o'clock a.m. Central on KellBlvd.com. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button, and happy planning.